Hi, thanks very much for clicking on the video link. My name is Natalie Armstrong-Motin. Today, I'm talking to a colleague in Milano, Italy, Mario. Mario, everyone.
Hi.
So glad you could join me. So Mario, we're just going to shuffle the cards here and we'll find out what you and I are talking about. How's the weather in Milan today?
It's quite warm, sunny, a very warm fall so far.
Very nice, very nice. All right, Mario, the first question, are you a sports fan?
Well, yes, I am a football sports fan, as most Italian are. Um,
And what's your preferred team? Who do you
my
root for?
team is Inter, uh, Milan football team, and I'm very passionate about that. The passion that comes from my father, and it's in my kids. So we are very serious in Italy about football.
Yes, I'm familiar with the passion, but that's nice. You have a multi-generational fan base. Good for you. All right. Oh, Mario, have you ever cut your own hair?
Myself?
Mhm.
Yes, I did.
And did it turn out okay, or was it a grave mistake?
Oh, no, I just managed to do it myself, and with trial and errors, and I became quite skilled.
All right. Well, now I know who to go to. Should my coiffeur quit?
Oh.
Mario, which
Yes.
flavor of ice cream best represents your personality?
Well, I don't know what best represents. I can tell you what's my favorite one, which is strawberry, but I can't make any sort of links to my personality. I don't know.
Right. That's all right. Strawberry is a really good flavor. I'll agree with you on that.
Okay.
So Mario, the next card,
Yes.
uh, I think probably you can answer with some degree of authority. You're Italian. What is
Mhm.
the best kind of pizza?
Ah, the best kind. It's a very subjective matter, I think, because we have uh, different kinds of pizza or different um, uh, different ways of cooking it in Italy. So there's a there's a pizza that is more popular in Naples and other kind of pizza in other parts of Italy. But I really like the uh, regular margherita pizza, which is the the most, I would say, um, simple and tasty pizza ever, I think.
It's a classic.
Yes,
Yeah, it's a classic. How do
a
you feel,
perfect
by the way,
balance.
about
Yeah,
what's that?
it's a perfect balance of pieces of ingredients.
I think that you're right. Mario, how do you feel about crazy Americans who put pineapple on pizza?
Not only Americans, I know Germans do the same. I never tried that, but maybe there must be some point in it if somebody does that.
It's in the United States, that's a very divisive topic.
Yeah, well, it's a bit hard, but anyway, tastes
It's
are
just
very
life, right?
subjective. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. The next question, also a bit divisive. Boy, you're getting some interesting cards today. Um, which way is the best way for your toilet paper roll to hang? With the open edge coming out or the open edge going toward the wall?
Oh, it's a tough call. I would say any. I don't care about that.
You don't have a preference?
No, I don't.
That's a good mediator's answer.
Yeah. I'm flexible.
There you go. All right. Let's see. The next card. What is something that was very common during your childhood that will seem very strange to your grandchildren?
What was very common in my childhood that today it would seem strange to my grandchildren.
Yeah.
Well, I still don't have grandchildren, so I can talk about my kids. Maybe one thing that was very common was maybe playing playing football in the streets, which is something that it's quite uncommon today because all the kids are playing with tablets and smartphones. So uh, there's a lot of open air uh, uh, games and activity that are I see has been lost for to some extent. So that would seem quite strange to uh, my possible grandchildren to play with a ball down in the street.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think, when I was a child, all of the mothers would stand outside the houses, and at the dinner hour, they would all, call for their children, dinner, come home. We were never in our house. We were always
Yeah,
outside.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I sense you had the same experience.
Yeah. I think that's a really good answer. And I think that's unfortunate. That's, you
Hmm.
know, maybe progress. I'm not sure. All right. Uh, Mario, if someone narrated your life story, who would the narrator be?
You mean a real person or imaginary
I
narrator?
suppose you could have a comic book character or a cartoon character narrate your story. Yeah.
uh, well, I don't know. I would say a photographer, someone that narrates my story with pictures, and uh, I'm quite visual person, so I'd like to tell a story with pictures, with images, and I like to learn story by images. So I think it would be a photographer.
I absolutely love that answer. All right. All right. Let's see. Mario, if there is a zombie apocalypse, which three people would you want to have on your team
On my team to do what?
to survive?
To survive.
Yeah.
Well, maybe a helicopter pilot that could take me away, or uh, I don't know, someone that could help me defend myself. Um, yeah, but maybe there would be more than three people that I would love to have with me. So I can say I can make real names of people, but that would be a very strong person that would help me to cope with these zombie attacks. So a
Well,
very bold
right.
man or women
I,
that
I, I like the way you're going with it. Maybe have a powerful soldier who can also fly your helicopter, who could also provide medical care.
yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah, that's a good strategy. That's a really good strategy. And Mario, I'll ask you the same question I ask all of my guests as the last question, and that is, what do you love most about the work you do in the ADR industry?
Uh, the thing that I really love about my work is connecting people and building bridges between people, which I think is the very core of our mediators' work. And that entails the ability to be vulnerable and to be human, which is something that is not very easy to do. And mostly professionals are sometimes in trouble to be themselves, to be authentic, to be human, and to reveal themselves vulnerable. And vulnerability, I think, it's the biggest power in managing disputes and conflicts and helping people to sort out of conflicts, because you can give what they need to have and to put on the table, which is their vulnerability. So you can help them to be authentic, to be true, and to be open to the other, and even expose themselves with their weaknesses and strengths. And so, I mean, connecting people is what I really like about my work, and what every day tells me that there's something magic in what we do.
Yeah, I think you're right. What we do is, it is magic. Yeah, it is magic. Mario, thank you so much for joining me for an idle chat all the way from Milan, Italy. It was a great pleasure getting to know you a little bit.
Same for me. Thank you, Natalie.
My